KidNuz fans, tired of advertisements? We get it, but we also have to keep the lights on. There's a way around them, though. Parents can join Starglow Plus on Apple Podcasts or at starglowmedia.com/subscribe to ditch the commercials and unlock access to future bonus episodes and other exclusive content from the Starglow Media Network. That's Starglow Plus on Apple Podcasts or at starglowmedia.com/subscribe. Now, on to the news.
Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. As you know, our team is taking a little spring break this week, so in place of our usual super timely news podcast, we've got another best of episode. Today is all about science. And we begin with the great potato debate. Does it count as a vegetable? Botanically, scientists say yes, but nutritionally, maybe not so much. And now federal dietary experts who decide what can be served in your school cafeteria may vanquish it from the veggies category and regroup it as a grain alongside rice and wheat. According to the Wall Street Journal, the spud sparring is not sitting well with the National Potato Council, which wants potatoes to stay put and be considered a gateway to greens. The grain industry is also pretty fried by the thought. It doesn't want competition from the tubers. Across the pond in Great Britain, this tater tug-of-war was settled years ago. The country's health council determined that, nutritionally, potatoes do not count toward the daily recommended intake of vegetables. The U.S. decision is expected next year. It appears that a lost continent has been found. Scientists have long suspected that around 155 million years ago, a long piece of land broke off from Australia and drifted away, but it was never known exactly where it ended up. Now, 2 geologists at a university in the Netherlands have confirmed the missing mass, called Argoland, has been located deep in the Indian Ocean. Their research indicates that the 3,000-mile-long continent broke up into fragments that are scattered throughout an area around the islands of Indonesia. The Sun says this discovery is like finding a missing piece of a puzzle for the experts studying how the Earth's continents have changed over time. And now a story that will surely perk up the ears and interest of Elon Musk. Chinese scientists have invented an AI robot that can make oxygen out of rocks on Mars. The robot reportedly analyzed minerals known to be in Martian meteorites, came up with the chemicals it needed to make oxygen from them, and did it all by itself. Why is this important? Because if we want to colonize the red planet, as Elon Musk hopes, making oxygen on Mars would be cheaper and easier than sending it from Earth. And we'll need oxygen, lots of it, if we're ever going to set up shop there, since Martian air is mostly carbon dioxide, which humans can't breathe. According to the company's own press release, the AI robot did in 2 months what it would have taken a human 2,000 years to carry out. Lots of positive adjectives are getting thrown around, but probably none more exciting or important than life-changing and potentially life-saving. The FDA has given the green light to Xolair, an old asthma drug with a new purpose as the first and only approved medicine to treat severe food allergies in kids and adults. Xolair is not meant to be used during an allergic reaction. It's intended to be given every few weeks to reduce the risk of one over time. The FDA says people taking it should continue to avoid the foods they're allergic to, but that using the drug regularly will help decrease the dangers from accidental exposure. Just one more reason to grab that reusable water bottle. In addition to the damage disposable bottles do to the environment, researchers have discovered that the water inside contains up to 100 times more pieces of invisible plastic than previously estimated, with on average 1 liter home to 240,000 tiny plastic particles. The new study, published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, found not only microplastics, but also nanoplastics, which are even smaller and, scientists believe, more hazardous to your health. While the International Bottled Water Association says more research is needed, the Associated Press reports that the study's 4 co-authors all say they intend to cut back on their bottled water consumption. Still to come, flip a coin, but don't bet on 50-50. Why a coin toss might not be as fair as you think. But first, the KidNuz quiz. For daily nutritional guideline purposes, U.S. food experts may reclassify the potato from the vegetable category to what? A grain, like wheat or rice. Chinese scientists are excited because they used an AI robot to make what substance out of Martian rocks? Oxygen. What's the name of the lost continent that's been found deep in the Indian Ocean? Argoland. A medicine recently approved to treat severe food allergies in kids and adults was originally used to treat what? Asthma. In our KidNuz kicker, heads or tails is an even 50-50 toss-up, right? Maybe not. According to IFL Science, researchers from Amsterdam tossed 350,757 coins from 46 different currencies and found something called same-side bias. In other words, while tossing a coin, you introduce a tiny bit of wobble, and the coin has a slightly higher chance of landing on the same side it was tossed from. That small tendency, 50.8% to be exact, might not seem like much, but could be a big advantage if someone were to, for instance, bet on 1,000 coin flips in a row. One possible solution to make the flip fair? Conceal the starting position of the coin before it's tossed. Before we go, shout-outs to our KidNuz classrooms, Ms. Benjamin and her fantastic Blue Jays at Blaine School in Chicago, Illinois. Ms. Schoenig and her Lynx at Lynn Haven School in Campbell, California. And Ms. LaMunyon and her Patriots at McGee's Crossroads School in Anger, North Carolina. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for another fun spring break special episode. Next up, animals. We'll see you back here for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.